Thanks for coming to the yearly readings. This is Kim with Just Saying Tarot and Oracle. I am running this fundraiser to support another YouTube channel called Invisible People, actually a nonprofit group, to fight homelessness. So quick shout out for that. I hope you enjoy the reading. Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim with your reading for the new year. So it's your new year reading. Hope you're doing good. Asking your spirit guides, your angels to join us. Messages are always made to resonate with you, you know, on the highest level. So I am pulling cards for, well, we'll split the year up into quarters. It seemed to work out with Leo all right. So I take uprights with this deck, the Journey of the Sacred Bee. I do pay attention, though, how it decides to come out. And we'll just go from there. But I take reversals when I clarify with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. All right, and that's about it. So let's see what we got going for Aries for their year coming up. January, February, March. January, February, March. Give us some information. Tarot. Ooh. Justice. Justice. That's coming out to represent January. What's on the bottom? The King of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so let's get some cards for this then. This is interesting. So this card, well, I guess it can tell you that things are going to just seem clear, giving you clarity. Maybe things will feel a little bit more balanced. Justice. Yeah, there's the scales. All right, tell me messages for Aries 2023, January, February, March. Clarify the Justice. Wow. Right away, something comes out right away. It makes you mad. Something about this situation makes you mad, makes you upset. King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I would say that something about this makes you upset. Not happy that, but look, Ace of Cups. So there may have been like a legal situation, either with you or with someone else, that might have not made you happy, but like Ace of Cups. You know what? This can be just total shock of how well something goes. It really can, because the King of Cups necessarily doesn't have to represent somebody being upset if it's in the reverse. Just kind of like hard to control your emotions. And the Ace of Cups is the start of something really beautiful. Some kind of very emotionally rewarding, fulfilling experience. So can you lead with love? Can you be diplomatic? That's what this archetype is asking you to take a look at transforming. This could be, you know, a new relationship, a new job, something just new. And it's the pathway that leads to something even better. Like, look at all the streams of success there. And it's so emotional, even water droplets are around it. So what else do we have? And it's a milestone met. Hopeful situation, Page of Cups on the bottom. This is why I like doing these readings. When I get stuck, then I get to say, this is some really good news. There you go. This is some really good news. There are milestones achieved. Goals met. I would be so like this, guys. This could be marriage. This could be wedding, ceremony, graduation, new house, purpose. It's not something little. life purpose, soul path, your soul path. This is looking good. Extremely good. Okay, so we have justice. I'm going to leave the card that represents the months. I'm going to leave up here. We are going to take these, though, and we're going to clarify each one as we go. So there is definitely something for you to look forward to celebrating January, February, March. Let's move on before we're going to go too long time. So April, May, June. April, May, June. Tell us what we need to know, Tarot. Tell us what we need to know. Wow, really? You got 2 swords. It might as well just do this and say, big decisions, they're all yours. And maybe this is going to be about finding information, getting more information. Maybe something has that lack of clarity to it, but it's about getting clarity or getting the truth. Let's get the clarifying. So, breaking the year up into quarters, and so far you have the swords. You know what they say? They say swords of truth, right? They also say something can call like a sword, so careful maybe with words or with your words during this time. Nice. Put your head into your work and your skill, and that will help you with the most clarity that you're going to need. This is like keeping yourself zen, basically. You're just keeping yourself, focused on something that's actually accumulating or getting better, right? Ooh. Nice. It might have to do with home life, family, business, Capricorn energy, really nice, loving, warm, compassionate here. Able to receive money pretty well. I do see the money like accumulating in particularly these months. So April, May, June. Really make sure you put your head into your work. Looks like you're going to get some recognition or praise for doing something and doing it in a good job, right? Wow. Let's go on to the rest of your, I'm telling you, your year is kind of looking terrific so far. All right, let's do, so your work, giving you the truth, the clarity, recognition, reward for merit, being raised, being praised, maybe getting a raise. What else with this July, August, September. What do we got? Oh, you'll be celebrating. Jeez. You'll be celebrating. The 3 of Cups. Abundance is on that card, and that is an extremely good card to get, guys. That's a really good card to get. So, if you want to write down maybe reunion, getting together with friends, family, cheers, a toast, celebration, party, a party, celebrating abundance, something to do with justice. It feels like there's something that maybe you'll stand up for or defend. You can look at either of those, but that it's significant. And I think that you win something here, and that is 3 of Cups. Always striving for standing your ground. Okay, yeah, standing your ground. And there's a celebration. Waiting on some more news. And also, the Page of Wands is in the reverse, looking at this Justice, saying, okay, now we need to stop taking everything so seriously and insert a little play into things, because taking something so like too seriously here, I mean, it will ruin the mood of the Three of Cups, is what I'm saying. So so what else do we have? The Four of Cups. Because you're absolutely bored and tired of waiting on news that it hasn't come yet, or something like that. Kind of over it. Over these issues. Tell me what else. You are over these issues. You might revisit them. I saw the Six of... You might not want to revisit them. That might be why it showed itself and then went right back into the deck. So the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. In the reverse. Revisiting a situation that just wouldn't change. And then surprise. Celebration. Sometimes when you see this card, the Knight of Swords, you could use, more focus and self-initiated change. Let's get a card for each month in that one. So July, August, September. Let's look at July. Those are so there's family issues where it's going to be really important to set aside any financial issues or difficulty or worry on something and focus more on everybody being together, and that's how everybody could be really happy. 10-10. So there's more of a focus on the emotional happiness there than the material happiness. Okay, let's get something for August. For August. The Seven of Wands, seriously. So, when things come out like that, it's to give you kind of like an extra message, I would think. So, really just stand your ground. Don't let, stand your ground. Stand up for yourself. Whoa. And the Star energy. Nice. Your hopes and your dreams are kind of helping you out in August with the Star card. Whew. That's beautiful. So, and this is something that usually it's something you've dreamed of for a while. Or it's just, kind of like your dreams coming true, but you also helping too. I don't know. It's like a give and a take. But it's standing up for what you know is right. Waiting on news, kind of over waiting on news here. I feel like in July, but then August comes and something really good. You get really good news. Tell us about September for Aries. September. We're still waiting on news. Still waiting on news. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. Give me something else. The Ten of Pentacles. It's the same issue that's here. Still waiting on news on the same issue. Give us more. It probably won't. It's probably gonna... Oh, well, my thumbnail made it a hopeful situation. It is a hopeful situation. The news that you're waiting on to solve some deep-seated or deep-rooted family issues will be fixed. Fixed, better, something like that. All right. So, yeah, I wasn't going to do it month by month. It was just going to, but let's go ahead and get a bigger card here. I'm definitely going to leave these out since they're getting kind of unique. October, November, December for Aries. October, November, December. Three of Swords. My God, what is that about? And the Queen of Swords. Sad of what you had to cut out. But you stand up for, okay, it's standing up for yourself. It is having to go through some kind of loss. I'm not going to say that that's that, you know, chunk of time or anything. But it is something to prepare maybe for some. So I'm going to do monthly too. Jeez. It almost feels like this is the information. These two swords are like decisions. Okay, October. Give us something for October for Aries. Although, maybe the number 33 means something to you. And if that means something to you, then maybe that's your message instead. Or 7. There's more possibilities here than what you're being open to. And it's still, so I would just think that if you're internally kind of conflicted or there's conflict around and you're constantly waiting on news, you need to be open to how more possibilities can come to you, or how you can be, maybe have a broader outlook. Maybe that's really about aligning yourself with what feels good and right, like 10 of Cups feeling. So November, the Hermit. This is that mode where you're taking time for yourself to think, to do research, maybe kind of like hibernating here because it is going to be November. So maybe it's talking about that, or just doing things yourself. Time out for yourself. Yeah. Tell me about December. Tell me about December. Or Aries. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords reversed. This is representing in your reading missing information. And it's sad, or not knowing the exact truth of a situation. I don't know, but because that's what I'm seeing with the Page of Swords being in the reverse, and a situation that just didn't change or had issue changing. It might be related to some happiness too here. I think that you have to be very thankful that the Wheel of Fortune came out. So it's like you have a really great year, and then you're going to end it with this kickoff of some more luck. Even after a loss, or to me, it feels like loss of either the loss of information, or you can't believe everything that you hear. So something about that. That could be gossip. And of course, that can make a person sad. That could be third-party gossip. Okay, so just be careful around that time. All right, so that's what I've got for your yearly. And of course, this will change. Please join me for your next 48-hour readings. And let's get a fairy dust for you to close out your reading. Fairy guides. Well, that's sweet. Whenever you're feeling blue, don't fear. The fairies are protecting you. New path. Remember, a new path. So that's what I got. Sending you love and light. Bye, Aries.